Hi everyone, this is a home video tutorial for everyone working along at home and wanting to practice some skills or possibly challenge themselves with learning something new. This video is for clubs and we're going to be working on our neck swings. This video is going to be divided up into 3 sections. We're going to start off with some basics and then gradually make it a little bit more challenging. You might not be ready for the last challenge and that's okay. You might be able to come back to this video another time. So here we go, grab your clubs. And we're going to just start off with some really basic neck swings. So a neck swing is a swing, swinging behind your head, just resting your hand above your shoulder. So it's going behind your neck. So when we're doing neck swings, we want to make sure that our planing is nice and flat. It's pointing out to the wall, roof and wall. And we also want to make sure that we're not moving our head out of the way. So we're keeping that head nice and still. So if you want to follow along with me, we'll go to the other side now. So swinging down, brushing across your back and brushing your hair up. So dropping down and up. And so when we do neck swings, we'll generally be doing something else with our other club. So often you might find that you may do a side raise swing, or maybe you might do a leg swing. There's lots of different swings you can do with your single neck swings. We'll go to the other side. Okay, so that is single neck swings. Next we're going to make it a little bit more challenging and we're now going to do side windmill neck swings. First we'll start with a single side windmill neck swing and then we'll work our way up to a double neck cross in our side windmill. So side windmill, we have one club always half a circle ahead of the other, and this will happen with our neck swing as well. So a single neck swing, one hand will come in and do that single neck swing. As it's leaving, the other will come in behind and also complete a single neck swing. So our clubs are always half a circle in front and behind, and again we want to make sure that we are not moving our head out of the way. So let's maybe go to the other side now. Okay, so now we're going to make it a little bit more advanced again. We're now going to work on our double neck cross swing. So this one's a little bit more intricate. And one thing I always say when I'm teaching this swing is you need to rotate your arm. And when you rotate your arm, just think of holding a dog or a baby or a teddy bear, a rabbit, whatever it may be, and you're rotating that whole arm to hold and support it. So we need to rotate our arm when we're doing this swing. So a double neck cross in our side windmill. We rotate our first arm like we're holding a baby. Our other arm comes up and this hand is now sitting on top. We've got one club pointing up, one club pointing down, and we now swing our club up our arm in front and then it falls behind once, twice, 3 times and comes out. So again, rotating that arm like you're holding a baby, pointing down, brushes up your arm, and it falls behind once, twice, 3 times. And a few more times. And we're now going to try it to the other side as well. So same thing, this first arm holding a baby, the other arm will come up, we're pointing down, is going to swing up in front, behind, 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 and extend it out. So rotating the first arm, in front, behind, behind, behind. And a few more times, rotating, in front, behind, behind, and out. So there we had a double neck cross in our side windmill, and that is a challenging one. We're going to now also go a little bit more challenging in a different direction now. So we're now going to do some neck swings in a outwards windmill direction. Now this is very, very advanced. So if you haven't quite got the double neck cross that we've just done in our side windmill, maybe best to keep working on that one for now. But if you're up and ready for the challenge, come and give it a go. So outwards windmill. So in outwards windmill, we're swinging outwards. They always meet up the sides and opposite directions, roof and floor. So they'll always meet, opposite, meet, opposite. And depending on, doesn't matter which swing you're doing in your outwards windmill, they'll always meet up at those points. So floor, roof, and meeting at the sides. So our double neck cross is quite challenging. So we'll take it really, really slow. So we might start with this arm swinging out. This arm is going to swing in front. The other one's going to sneak up in front as well. It's then going to swing behind, in front again, meeting out to the side, and then they exit together. So we have swinging in front, behind, in front, and out. The tricky thing is getting the second arm in place. So as this one's starting to swing, this other arm is going to come in front of the other arm, in front, behind, in front, and out. And so we want to make sure that our rhythm is correct, so they'll always still pass through the opposite directions out to the sides as they do with their bigger circles. Okay, and if you're ready to try now to the other side, so same thing. So we have swinging in front of your arm, the other one sneaks up, behind, in front, and out. There we go. So this was just a little video with some neck swings. There's obviously so many different swings in clubs. If you haven't quite got to the most challenging swing yet, that's okay. Keep working hard.